like to start with some general comments on today's game.
Yeah, I think it was a fitting championship game, a fantastic championship game against a super opponent. You know, UConn, I said in the pregame discussions that they're as well coached, as organized, and as competitive as anybody that you'll play anywhere in college hockey, and they sure did that today. And I think in the third period we looked like we had a few chances to close it out, but those kids just have unbelievable fight, and they stuck to their game plan and made life tough. And then they got a little momentum going right before we scored the goal, and fortunately we had one that had eyes that found the top corner.
Questions for the student athletes? I'm Melissa Haber in your center, Tyra Watchorn on your left.
Tara, can you take us through the game winner?
I don't remember much, but I just remember skating up to the blue line. The puck was about to come outside. I tried to keep it in, and I saw an opening for a shot, so I just took it.
You get about as much wood on that shot as you could probably get on a shot.
For this time in the game and how tired I was, I think I got a lot on it.
Questions for Melissa?
Yeah, this question is actually for all three of you. This was the 15th time you've been to overtime this season. Would you say you benefited from all that previous OT experience?
I think we sort of knew what overtime was like. I think it did help us, but this was a championship game, so obviously it's going to be a little bit different. But we have gone down that road before. I think we were all confident, and I think everybody on the team just really wanted this.
Dar, thoughts on that?
I agree. I think it really helped us going into the overtime period. Everyone in the dressing room was like, we've been here before, we can do this, and we were ready to go. We definitely gave us that edge.
Yeah, I would echo that. Absolutely, the overtimes have helped us. The other thing that I clearly think is, helping us from the neck up is the fact that we haven't lost in February, now early March. And early in the year, we were finding ways to, turn wins into ties and not really get any type of roll. And all of a sudden now, going out there, we're feeling pretty good in that third period. And then even when, UConn put a little bit of rush on the OT, Melissa made a couple of saves, and some people got in the way and blocked some shots, and we were fortunate enough, as Tara said, to get some mustard on a shot that was getting to be at a tiring point in the game.
Speaking of that, Brian, I know way back teleconference call at the start of the season, several of us were thinking BU could be the team to beat this year. You did start slowly. What turned it around for you? Because you were one of the favorites, certainly.
Well, usually when you're falling a little bit below your expectations, and I mean we finished tied for second, we were picked third, but I think we did have a good team going in, but we were a little thinner than we had been in the past. We had a cast of talented kids, but we weren't maybe as deep nor as experienced chronologically with this year's team. And when all of a sudden you get a couple of dents in your head mentally by having the first three games end up in two ties and a lucky win after leading in the third period, it really sent a bad message for us. And then, of course, we had a streak there where, Tara was out for 7 games. Right after that, Janelle's down for 10 games. And I think when everything kind of came together early in February, and Melissa Haber started playing her best hockey along with Melissa Anderson, everything was starting to click. But, you can't give kids, I don't think as a coach, confidence. We can keep putting them out there, putting them out there, putting them out there. But if they don't get a goal, if they don't get an assist, if they don't get a win, it starts to get a little bit tricky on their mind, and I think that changed here in the last 5 weeks.
Melissa, I think it was 3 minutes or so into overtime. I don't know who it was for UConn, but somebody's bearing their breakaway. What were your thoughts as that was going on?
I usually don't really think when I play, just react to the puck. I just had a clear head, and I just felt really focused the whole game, and I just wanted this so bad, so I just let myself react to the puck.
Brian, how much might winning this title and getting to the NCAA and maybe having a home NCAA game, how much can that do for women's hockey at a school where men's hockey has obviously been there for a long, long time and has tremendous publicity and prominence?
I think it's just another step forward. We've gone 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd in 5 years in Hockey East, and now we've got a title to go with it. All the firsts that these young ladies have presented to the program are great. We all know, from players to coaches and to staff,